Hi, Aaron. My name is Tyler Tobias. I'm from Massachusetts. I am 11 years old, and I can't really do any tricks. I've been skateboarding for about 2 years now, just riding around the neighborhood and just moving my feet. The trick that I'm trying to learn is an ollie. I've been practicing a lot, so here's what I got so far. Here goes nothing. I guess I can kind of do a pop shove it. This is what I have so far of a pop shove it. I just think I can't get the pop or the kick back. Like, I just don't know. Yeah, so back to ollieing. I've been recording some slow-mo videos of myself doing an ollie, and I've kind of been popping, but I've been definitely sliding my foot up. I just haven't gotten any, like, different results than what I've gotten so far. Thanks for the support. I hope you can get back to me. Thanks. Bye.
So from what I can see here, it looks like just average when you don't know how to do a trick and when you're first learning how to skate. There's a little bit of a commitment issue just because trick can be kind of scary when you're first learning them. This one is good because your tail actually touches the ground and you do actually lift off the ground a little bit. So that is technically an ollie if all four of your wheels got back on the ground. But I definitely think that you can land this, and if you put a lot of effort in, you're definitely going to be able to do it. But I think that you need to go back and watch a bunch of our tutorials and possibly get Skateboarding Made Simple and really go back to the bare minimum basics on learning this trick. So first off, you want to be able to ride really well, and you shouldn't really have any thoughts on your board about worrying about falling or something like that. You want to be super comfortable on your skateboard all the time, and you'll be able to do this trick. And then the second step is the pop. So you saw in that first slow motion, your tail did not hit the ground, and then it kind of just like jumped off because it wanted to be on the ground immediately. The number one most important thing is that your tail needs to get a good snap on the ground. It needs to pop off the ground really, really hard, like this one Aaron's doing. Boom. It hits really hard, you see? So that's the first step. You want to practice doing that over and over and over, just getting that pop over and over until you don't even have to think about it anymore. And then the second step is what you see what Aaron's doing. You got to put your foot a little farther back than you normally would, and then you just got to practice that slide with your front foot. The entire time the ollie is going down, your front foot should be making contact with the skateboard and dragging up to the nose. So you want to just practice making that contact because the pop is what gets the board to go up, and then the slide is what drags the board higher and levels it out in the ollie. So basically, once you get the pop and the slide, all you have to do is like what Aaron just did. You just have to bend your knees, and the board is going to follow you up to where you go, and it's going to get higher and higher the better you get at it. And it's all just a timing thing. You pop and you slide basically right after each other, and then right as you're doing both of those, you're bending your knees and the board will follow you up. So I know it is a lot to take in, but here's a slow-mo, this really good one of Doug Disatel's. So you can see as soon as he starts to pop his board, his front foot starts sliding up all the way to the very tip of the nose. And then he kind of pushes his feet forward and bends his knees, and that's what causes the board to level out in air and get higher and higher. So from what I saw in your attempts, it seems like you're a little scared to commit, which is not a problem at all. A lot of people go through this when they're learning new tricks. I know when I'm learning a new trick, I'm definitely a little sketched out at first until I figure out how to do it. But once you figure out like the mechanics of the trick, it's going to start being really easy for you. So keep practicing, and thank you for sending in your submission. You got this.
Hi, Aaron. I need help. My name is Kodak Potter, and I need help doing a shove it. Ugh. I sort of have an ollie down right now. That's the only trick I really got. But that was really crap. But I'm trying to learn how to do, shove it. And this is how it's going for me so far. Can you help me?
I absolutely can help you. So let's check out this slow-mo. So this scoop is actually really good. The only problem I see is that your foot goes straight together instead of staying spread out, and that's why it's a little sketchy and you almost fall. But let's check out this next one. Again, scoop is perfect, and yeah, your feet just come together at the very end. And that one was just a little lack of commitment. If you put both feet on it, you definitely would have landed that. So you basically have like the basics of a shove it down. So before you learn how to pop shove it, this is the step. You want to learn how to do a regular shove it. So what you're doing, that scoop without hitting the ground, is actually perfect what you want to do. I'm kind of at a loss for words, but yeah, you basically just want to get your toes underneath the skateboard, like there's that little pocket in the back of your skateboard, and your feet and your toes basically just want to like curl under and push it back without having it touch the ground. And then you'll get a good gauge for what it feels like for the board to kind of like scoop and then flip around in that shove it rotation. So yeah, that's basically, you have that pretty well as from what I can see. So what I would say you do is you just practice that shove it motion, but first you do it, you just do the shove it motion and then you land with your front foot on it. And then once you do that over and over and over until you have it so well, I want you to do that shove it motion but only land it with your back foot. And then you do that over and over and over, and then eventually you'll be comfortable landing both feet individually on the shove it rotation. And then basically from there, you're just going to practice putting both feet on it. And since you're so experienced with putting your front and your back foot on it individually, ideally you should be able to just to put them together and it'll be easy for you. So that is my advice to you. I think you're very close to this trick, and this trick is not very difficult if you put a lot of work into it and just commit to it every time. So I hope this helped you out. And remember, when you're catching that shove it, your front foot is the one that catches it, not your back foot. So with that, good luck, and I'll see you next time.
Definitely check out Skateboarding Made Simple. It's available on all these platforms: iBooks, BrailleSkateboarding.com, and Google Play. It's the most comprehensive video we've ever made, and it teaches skateboarding better than anything else out there. You won't be disappointed.